What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day out. It's in the 60s. Out at the barn, about to get some work done on the TLZ. We got a guy coming to buy the engine. I've been kind of slacking. I've had a lot of work to do, so just now getting around to this, cleaned up a little bit in here and got some tools arranged. We have my truck apart over there. We're doing all new suspension and stuff, so everything's kind of a mess. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna pull this. We're selling the engine, the front mount, exhaust, the Mega Squirt. I think that's it. I'm keeping the trans, clutch, flywheel, and yeah, we're selling that. All the money's gonna go towards the yellow truck. We're gonna start working on that soon. I'm gonna try and get this car maybe completely stripped today, at least get the engine, the exhaust, all that out. First thing we're gonna do is disconnect the battery. We don't have one of those, so we know that's not there. Second thing we're gonna do is drain the coolant. So we're gonna go ahead and jack this up and get started. Well, the coolant's nice and green, so guess that's not a bad sign. Alright, we pop the hose off there, pop the hose off there. I'm gonna go ahead and start disconnecting everything up here before I climb under the car and put jack stands and get under this death box. So fuel line's gonna disconnect these, disconnect this overflow tank here. I'm gonna leave most of the charge piping and stuff. I'm just gonna disconnect one or two to take it out. This one's already off. Everything's mostly unplugged. I'm gonna tag a couple vacuum lines for him so he knows this is the blow off valve one, so I'll disconnect it down there so he can just plug it right back in. I'm gonna try and make it easy. There's a T back here, so I'm gonna try and leave that off mostly intact for him. But really there's not much to do up here besides fuel lines and a couple vacuum lines and the charge pipe. So we'll go ahead and do that and move on to the back. Alright, so I got the coupler disconnected here, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it here. That way this charge pipe is one that he can just reconnect real easy. We'll keep the intercooler all together and the charge piping. This one's disconnected. This will come out pretty easy. Yeah, should be pretty bolt-in for him. Alright, so now we're going to remove the rest of the intercooler and charge piping. Yeah, this piece gone, disconnected, gone. Someone made custom mounts right here, so it just bolts into the bottom. We're gonna cut those, or we're gonna take those off and then eventually cut those off. Alright, intercooler's out of there, charge pipe's out of there. Got it laid over here behind the car for him. On to the next. Fuel lines, any other vacuum lines, throttle bracket shit right there, and then I think that's about it for up here. What is this? A little bit of fuel spit in there. We'll clipper in here. Perfect. I knew we were doing a swap. She juicing. Yep. Alright, we'll go ahead and clip this one up. Sweet. Alright, fuel line's done. We need to disconnect the starter. And we got disconnect the water temp here. It's just a clip. It looks like it's grounded. Looks like there's this gauge there. Oil pressure right here, I believe. Ground. Oh, that's already disconnected. So just a couple more wires and the throttle linkage. And that's about it. Alright, I want to show you guys these frame rails again. They don't even fucking line up, dude. It's kind of hard to tell, but they don't even line up. It's so bad. Not only this side's the worst side, the driver's side's the good side, if you can believe that. Let's check this one out. What is this? Look at that. It's crazy. Crazy. It's like 2 inches of gap right there. And maybe it evens out back here. But it's like the floor is raised a couple inches right here for sure. Hopefully I can do a better job. Probably gonna repair the floors and rails in this. I might save it. People on D-Pan were pissed that I was gonna part this out, but it's like, yo, you guys have not seen the fucking floors or cage, cause I don't know. I got it for 1,700 bucks. I wanted the Willwoods in the rear end, so fuck them. All right, guys, we got the nuts off the downpipe. It looks like there's only 2 hangers holding the exhaust on the very back there, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the 2 hangers. There's one right there. There's one right there. We're gonna go ahead and drop those, and then yank the exhaust off so we can get to the drive shaft. Then we'll disconnect the drive shaft and the trans mounts and engine mounts. I think she's ready to pull. If you guys don't have an electric impact, I highly recommend it. Probably my favorite tool. Fucking quality, boys. Alright, now that I got the exhaust off, I'm just gonna go ahead and jack this up a little more, get it on jack stands. I was gonna try and loosen the drive shaft, but getting those 4 nuts and bolts in the back is a pain in the ass, so I'm just gonna slide the engine forward when I go to pull it, and the drive shaft should hopefully drop. And then when I take off the rear end and stuff, I'll just loosen it then real easily. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this on jack stands, and put a jack under the trans to brace it, and start hitting the engine mounts and motor mount, or engine mounts and trans mounts, I guess. Alright, so pretty sure we're ready to pull the engine. Got the jack under the trans holding it up. I'm about to loosen the trans mount bolts and take that out, and then we're gonna lower the car down and loosen the motor mounts and see if we can pull this puppy. Alright, we got tension on here. Couldn't find a nice nut and bolt to go through the chain I have, so we're just gonna use straps. Fuck it. Yeah, I think she's fucking ready, boys. But first, I'm gonna go home, take Tina home, have a safety meeting, and then I'll be back to pull this boy. What's up, guys? The next day, didn't get the motor pulled last night, obviously. Stopped at Lowe's, got some hardware. We're just gonna use that chain there on the floor. It's fucking gorgeous out, so my buddy Ryan's about to be on his way. He's gonna help me real quick just to make sure that we can pull this out, or he can push the car, help me pull the engine hoist or whatever if we need. And yeah, it should be fairly easy. Should come out in about 20 minutes. We just have the motor mounts to hit, and that's it. Right now the trans will actually fall down and almost touch the ground. So yeah, we'll get to that. I don't think it needs to come all the way up, dude.
What? No.
Oh, she's free.
Gotcha. See? I want to get that bolt out.
This jack's got it in there now.
So boom. Oh boy.
Now that there's no engine in there, I think this is fitting under the cross member because the weight of the car is a lot less, so it's lifted.
Oh, the jack itself?
Yeah, can you see if it's sitting on there or not?
What's sitting on?
Is the car sitting on the,
Oh, not at all.
No?
Not at all.
So then we should be able just to roll
You have a ton of room.
we should be able to move the car backwards. That one.
Oh, alright, and just pop her out. I like that.
Yeah, there's gonna be short rubbish.
Solid plan. Yeah, actually, I think the car's being pushed down right now by the front of the cherry picker.
Okay. That's not holding up. Is it past the cross member and stuff? Because I can just lower it and push the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You didn't have to hire a quarter inch of water, but
Yeah. I can just rotate this right now. You want me to rotate it?
It's off. Alright. No, that's good, Kelly. Just come over here and help me. If you can, please. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and pull that a little bit. There you go. Pull from behind now. This is probably good.
Straight from the back.
Yeah, hit it from the back up. Pull it into that pelvis.
Bring that ass down.
oh,
Oh shit, hang on. Hang on.
Oh, stop. Make sure there's not shit behind the car.
No, you're not. I just need that couple inches.
you got this turbo shit or whatever it is.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not running that over.
Oh, you're good.
I
You
can
got
get
the
the
tight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good there.
Good stuff, boys.
Center balance like we knew it. Ooh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Good stuff, boys.
Bam. Thanks for the help, Calvin.
No problem, sir.
Couldn't have done this without you, bro.
Doubt it. Okay.
Good job.
All right, we're done pulling this boy. I'm gonna just separate the trans and probably call it there.
This thing is just fine with a handle.
Oh yeah, when it's like that, it is.
Well then, how did you let this come off?
It just needs super glue. Anyways, so like, share, subscribe, and fuck Ryan.
Oh no.
No.
Hashtag fuck ride.
Yeah, I guess I won't be back out.
That's not me.
Only guys like that.
Cheers.
What? For both of us.